Hey guys, welcome. We have a full body workout today. We are going to need a set of weights, a different variety. We are going to need our band as well. So grab your water, get everything ready, and we'll get started in that warm up. So we're going to start in a sumo stance, nice wide stance. Toes are angled out at that 45-degree angle. We're going to sink into that sumo squat up and over to that side reach, okay? So we're going to inhale, drive up through those heels, nice side reach. Just slowly starting to warm up that full body. We're going to be working all different muscle groups today. So for our December group, actually, because I know December is a crazy busy month, if we are going to miss workouts, December is likely going to be one of those months that's going to happen. So I've designed December all full body workouts so that if you do miss one, we're not missing the same thing every week, right? Like if you miss 2 Mondays in a row, you're missing 2 lower bodies. Nope, we're going to schedule February or December. Not that I want you to encourage missing workouts, but I want to make sure that it's practical for the busy season, okay? We'll go one more. So each week we'll have 3 full body workouts, and then we'll have a couple little extra bonus videos in there. We'll talk about some tips to stay on track during the holidays, so we don't just go into December being like, F it, YOLO, it's the holidays, I'm gonna not worry about movement, I'm gonna eat what I want, and then January comes and we feel like shit. No, we're gonna find movement, we're gonna find ways to still nourish our bodies while enjoying ourselves over the holidays. Let's go 2 more on each side. Nice lengthening in those hamstrings. And then we're going to go into some arm swings. So we're just gonna grasp our hands together here. We're gonna pretend we're going into, or we have a weight here, and we're just going into those swings all the way up, all the way down, powering from those hips. Awesome, keep going, a few more here. Let's get that heart rate up a little bit. Good full body warm up with this move. And then next we're gonna go into some static lunges. So 3, 2, 1, let's step back with that right leg, and we're just gonna go into some lunges here, okay? Sinking straight down, driving up. Inhale down, exhale up. My level of wanting to work out today was like -100. I literally just sat on my floor here, staring at my mat, trying to talk myself into working out. One more, but I'm here, I'm already feeling better, we're only in the warm up. And some good mornings, drive those hips forward. And I think like at this stage in life, we have to just realize no one gives a crap if we work out. No one's tracking us, no one's paying attention, no one's cheering us on. We have to show up because we're our discipline, our motivation comes from us. And if we don't show up, then that sucks for us. It's not affecting anybody else. So instead of laying there thinking of all these excuses, you know, waiting for that cheerleader or that big moment of motivation to come in the room and encourage me, I'm just like, don't be a bitch, get up and do your workout. Because if we want to see progress, if we want to feel good, let's go to that lunge, other side, then we just have to show up. And there's not a little magic motivation fairy that's going to show up and give us the energy and make us love working out every time. No, we just have to show up. We just have to do it. And I know that's not great advice, and there's no magic fix there, but that's the truth. Some days we feel like we don't want to work out, and those are the days that we probably should work out the most, right? That's how we kind of develop that discipline, because the motivation, it's not going to be there all the time. It's mostly not going to be there, especially at a stage in life where we're busy with work, kids, all that stuff. Motivation to work out is not there, so we have to build that discipline. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go into some jumping jacks. Nice and light on those toes. And a little trick that I always do that sometimes helps is the 10-minute rule. So when you're really feeling like you don't want to work out, you just tell yourself, I'm going to move my body for 10 minutes. If I still feel like crap, that's it, we'll call it a day. But a lot of the times after that 10 minutes, you feel good and you're ready to get into that workout. 3, 2, 1, down to the ground. We are going to hand behind our head. Let's just do some rotations here on that right side. Warming up that spine. And the other side. One more. Perfect. Now let's do our wrists. We're just gonna rock back with our wrists here, kind of warming up those wrists. Fingers back towards those knees. And then we'll send those fingers out to the side, rocking back and forth, side to side. And then sitting back, and we'll just roll those wrists out. And again, it's a little tricky other way. Let me know in the comments if you struggled with this, because I'm not really sure if I'm even rolling on the opposite way. I don't know why this is such a struggle. All right, shake them out. We're gonna get into our workout today. We've got 5 exercises. We're gonna go through the block 4 times. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds rest, okay? So if it's a single side movement, we go left, first round, right, second round, left, right, okay? So starting off, these are gonna be fun, guys. These are gonna be fun. We did the launcher push-up. We're now doing a launcher T-pull, as it's called, okay? So the most challenging version, we're up on it in a high plank. We're gonna shoot back to that launch, come back up, T-pull, back down. So that weight's in between. Modifications, we come down onto our knee, we go back, side, just sending that leg straight out into that twist and down. So knees or up on those toes, okay? So that is our first move. We are working 40 seconds of that. We'll do the other side the next time we go through this, okay? All right, here we go, guys. Get that weight ready. Don't go too heavy. It's definitely a challenging move. We're gonna get ready to work that core and that upper body. Here we go, guys. We're gonna do, let's start with right hand. We'll do everything right for our first one. 3, 2, 1. We launch it back, come forward, rotate to that pull. This is a great core move, but you can see why we warmed up those wrists here. Awesome job, guys. So again, I'll show that modification. We're on your knees. We're gonna rock it back, come forward, rotate to that side, into that T-pull. Rock it back, rotate up to that pull, watching that this hand stays under that shoulder. One more time, and rest. Good job. Come to a standing position. We're gonna keep that weight in our right hand. We're gonna go uneven front squat, pivot press, okay? 20 seconds here. Quick rest between. Going through these 4 real quick. Okay, here we go. 3 seconds left. Right side. We're starting on the right side. 3, 2, 1. Sink down to that squat, into that pivot press. Working in that transverse plane here. Sink down, drive up, and rotate. Core is staying strong. We're feeling that shoulder work. Driving up through those heels in that squat. Awesome job, guys. We're gonna give that upper body a nice rest. In our next exercise, we're gonna need our band. Good job, keep going. Whew. One more, and rest. Grab our band. 6 inches above, 6 inches below those knees. You choose. The further down, the more challenging it's gonna be. We're gonna start at one end of our mat. We're going into lateral walks, back and forth. 10 seconds left in our rest. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sink low, and we're stepping it out. Taking as many steps to the side as you want, depending on the space you have. Important to stay nice and low. Keep a nice neutral spine here. Don't round. Chest up, shoulders are back. The lower we sit, the more challenging it's going to be, and the heavier that band, right? So if you want to make this more challenging, grab that heavier band. If we need to modify, you can even get rid of that band and just work on these lateral walks. Almost there. Rest. Squat toe taps next. We don't need a weight for this. We are going to squat opposite toe, okay? Tapping that opposite toe. Core cardio in this move. Let's get ready. Nice deep breaths, 5 seconds left. Lots of squats today. 3, 2, and 1. So we're sinking deep and down into that front kick. Now you choose the tempo here. If you want to push through that cardio, get that heart rate up, get that tempo going. Faster, 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 as quick as you can. This is a great move for that lower body and our core. As we come up, we kick that leg, we throw that body off balance. What's got to work to keep us stable? That core. Making sure we're breathing. Almost there. Onto upper body next. 20 seconds. Lat raise and front raise. Bringing that front raise back. So we're going to go front, and then we're going to add in that lat raise. So out to the side, elbows in front of shoulders. All right, grab those weights. Not using my pasta jars today. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Out to the side, slowly lower back down, out to the front, slow and control on the way down. Although those pasta jars would feel kind of nice right now. Lateral raises are always just so humbling. Try not to drop those weights, so we're staying in control of that weight. Slow that lower. Check in that form, check in that mirror. Making sure we're not pushing those hips forward. We're keeping that strong, solid core. Rest. Done. First round is done. Awesome job, guys. Let's grab a drink. Let's take a little bit here. Rest. Give those muscles time to recover before we push them again in round 2. All right, guys, round 2, we're gonna finish off that rest. We're starting with those launcher T-pulls. We know the moves, we know which weights we're using this time, so it's gonna be nice, smooth transitions on that 20-second rest, okay? So let's get ready into that high plank or plank on our knees and into those pulls in 5 seconds. Nice deep breaths. Few more seconds here to rest. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. We're doing the other side this time, remember. So that left side, rotating, and up. Good work, guys. Keep that core strong. Just about there. Modifying on those knees again, that looks like this. Make sure we're rotating to the side. Last one, rest. Good work. I like getting that yucky one out of the way, right? That hard one first. Squat, pivot, press, weight in our left hand. Here we go, in 3. No, not yet. Pivot, press, squat, pressing up with that left weight in our left side. 3, 2, and 1. Sinking down, pressing in that pivot. Bringing in that rotation, working that core, working a different angle of that shoulder. Great job, guys. We're almost there. Big exhale, one more, and rest. Next, we are going into those banded lateral walks. Grabbing that band, grabbing that quick sip if you'd like. Lower the band, the harder it's gonna be. Up on the thighs, it's gonna be a little easier, okay? Here we go, 3, 2, 1, sink low. Here we go, to the right, or whatever side you wanna start on. Walking it back. Stay nice and deep in that squat. Keeping those muscles under tension. Big steps. Feeling that resistance on that band. Almost there, guys. rest. Rid of that band, squat toe taps next, okay? Nice and deep in these squats, full range of motion, dropping those hips, butt to the floor. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna sink, drive up through those heels into that toe tap. Choose your pace here, you choose your tempo. Speed it up, slow it down. Just gonna kick my water bottle over. Heart rate should be up. Almost through that second block. We've got one exercise left. So that would be halfway through our workout already. Feeling good. Glad we showed up. Last one. Rest. My last little toe tap was a bit of a cheat there. Going to our raises next. Quick drink. Grabbing those weights. Lateral to front raise. Working those delts. Here we go. Slowing it down here. 3, 2, and 1. Does not mean it's easier, just different. Low impact, especially if we're using those heavy weights. Whew, we're still working hard. Again, from the side, we're not like this. We're untucking that tailbone, core is strong. Elbows are in front of our shoulders. We're not coming up higher than parallel. So coming up shoulder height, lowering back down. Almost there. Rest is coming, and rest. Okay. Whew. 1 minute rest here. Grab a drink. Get ready to start third round. So we're starting from the top, and we're going back to that right side. So those launcher pulls and that squat pivot, right hand. 40 seconds left in our rest. Always important. I know we're always in a hurry, but we need to let those rest times happen, all right? Our muscles can't work fully for us in that next round if we're just jumping right back into it. So we want to make sure we let them rest, let that heart rate come down a bit so it's got somewhere to go next time. Okay, starting with those launcher pulls, getting ready. We've got about 20 seconds left. So we're gonna get ready in that high plank or on those knees, wherever you are. 5 seconds left. And here we go, in 3, 2, 1, right side this time. Are you noticing one side is a lot easier than the other? Because I definitely noticed that this side, I mean, it's challenging, but the other side, whew, that was a struggle. Keep that core nice and strong on that plank. Onto those knees if you need that modification. Doesn't always mean it's easier, it's just different. One more. And rest. Awesome. Next, we're going into, we need to keep that weight in that right hand. Squat, pivot press. Right side. Nice and deep in those squats, guys. We're making sure these workouts are effective and efficient. We're doing that full range of motion. Here we go. Get that weight wrapped. 3, 2, and 1. Into that uneven squat. Pivot and press. Awesome work, guys. Whew. Almost through. Last time we're doing this on this side. That's good news. Whew, so close. These last few ones are a doozy. One more. And rest. All right, next we're into those banded walks. Grabbing that band, getting it ready. Sinking nice and low, nice and deep into that squat, strong core, chest up, shoulders back. 5 seconds left. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. We're gonna sink, take it to the right. Bring it back. Ooh, socks are a little slippery on the floor. Sink a little deeper. Try not to come up out of that squat. I know our legs are on fire. Or maybe even sore, recovering from this week's workouts. So making sure we're fueling that body. We're getting in that protein, getting in those carbs. Helping with that recovery. Drinking lots of water, getting those electrolytes in. And using that gentle movement to help that recovery and relieve that lingering pain. All right, next, squat toe taps. Almost to the end, 2 exercises left, and then we have 1 round left, okay? 10 seconds left in our rest. Grabbing that drink. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1 into that squat and toe touch. Lots of lower body, lots of squats in today's workout. Different modification of each one. Whew. Watch those knees, we're getting tired. We don't want those knees caving in. Picturing that resistance band around those knees, sending them out to those outside 3 toes. Almost there, guys. Low, low, low. Deep in that squat. And rest. Lateral raises. Let's finish off before we enjoy a nice break. And then we throw in our last round. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale on that raise. Inhale as we slowly lower it back down. Out to the front and lower. Using those alternating sides if our weights are too heavy. So we're going out to the side, out to the front, out to the side, out to the front. Great job, guys. Keep going. And rest. Okay, 1 minute rest. Enjoy it. This is our last rest before we get into that final round. 5 more exercises, 5 minutes of exercise left. We can do it. That's it. That's all. Okay, we're starting with those long-term push-ups. T-pulls. We're not doing push-ups today. I think we had our full share of push-ups yesterday or Wednesday, whenever we did that workout. Finishing off on that opposite side. So for me, that's left. If you guys are following along the same, you're also on that left arm. So left arm for those pulls, left arm for that pivot press. We have 20 seconds left in that rest. Here we go. Let's do this, guys. Last 5 minutes. Let's do it. 3, 2, and 1 into those launcher T-pulls. Give myself a little extra break there. Whoops. All right, here we go. Timer is going. Use that modification if you need to. This is my bad shoulder. I'm starting to feel that now. So I'm going to go into that modification on those knees. We rotate into that T-pull. That core is still getting an awesome workout, but for me, it's a little bit less strain on that right shoulder. A lot of the times we think modifications are the easy way out, but that is not true. It's simply just moving our body sometimes in a different way. That's going to make that exercise more effective. Rest. And it's going to, in my case, not make my injury worse. Okay, next up, keeping that weight in that left hand. Those quads hurt. Racked. Rotating that way. Squat, pivot, press. Last time doing this move. 3, 2, and 1. Sending those hips down, pivot and press. Awesome job, guys. So close, we're almost there. One more. And rest. Whew. The shoulders are on fire. Into those banded walks next. Let's grab that band. Sinking nice and low. Last time we've got to do this, guys. Let's really push that range of motion. Staying deep in these squats. 3, 2, 1, and sink. Here we go. Good job, guys. We're so close to the end. Sink lower. Can we get deeper? Let's go. Core is strong. Keep that core strong. Don't round that back. Chest up, shoulders back. Nice and deep in that squat. We only have 5 seconds left. Deeper, squat, lower, and rest. Good work. Whew. Now that those legs are on fire, we're going to go into some more squats with toe taps next. If I was nice, I would have put maybe the raises in between. That would have been kind of me. 20 seconds. Squat toe taps. Here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale down, exhale up. I know we're tired, but checking in on that form every few reps. Not holding our breath, focusing on those deep breaths, filling that belly, expanding that diaphragm, bringing that breath further than that chest, all the way down into that belly. Just about there, guys. We have 1 exercise left. That's it. 40 seconds of raises, and we're out of here. We can do it. Don't cheat these last reps. All the way down, all the way out. Rest, 20 seconds. All right. Raises are coming up next. Front raise, lateral raise. Shoulders, shoulders. Gonna build some nice, strong shoulders. Three, 2, and 1. Which reminds me, we had that shoulder mobility video maybe last week. No, I think it was a bit ago. But reminder that all those videos are there. So use them. They're in that library. Go back. Add them into your week when you have time. Add them into your weekend when you have time. They're just short videos, most of them. So starting your day off with some shoulder mobility, some hip mobility, full body stretch. They're great to add in anytime. Great for that active recovery. So go back. They're always there. They're going to carry over into December. We're just going to keep adding to that library. Whew, 1 more and rest. And if you guys have requests for some active recovery ideas, if there's something you want to target, something you're struggling with, just let me know. And we can add those to the library as well. All right, let's take some deep breaths here. Big inhale. And exhale. Just a few breaths here before we get into those stretches. Awesome. Let's go into a quad stretch. Bringing that heel up to our glute, feeling a nice stretch in that front of our leg. And it doesn't even have to be just stretching and mobility stuff. So if you guys have like little 15-minute workouts that you would like to see in that library, whether it's like a 15-minute deep core, 15-minute resistance band, 15-minute body weight, ones that'll help you over the holidays. If you can think of anything, switch to the other side. Let me know, and we can get those done and uploaded to help you stay consistent, help you feel good. If we're traveling a lot, maybe we just want something we can quickly do. Maybe just like an all standing. Okay, nice big inhale again. We're gonna go into a forward fold, letting that head hang heavy, feeling a nice lengthening in those hamstrings. Don't lock out our knees here. You can even grasp that opposite elbow, maybe rock back and forth here. This one feels really nice for my upper back as well, pulling those shoulder blades apart. Couple more deep breaths, and then we'll slowly roll that up. Just roll those shoulders back a couple times. Go up into a side reach here. And then switching to that other side. Taking that time in our cool down, we're thinking about how we're feeling right now in this moment. Hopefully, we're feeling energized. We are proud of ourselves for getting that workout in. We're giving ourselves a little tap on the back, and we're taking this energy and we're remembering it for that next time that we don't feel like working out, that motivation isn't there. We click into this moment right now if you're feeling good. If you feel like shit, don't think about this one. But if you're feeling energized, you're feeling good, those endorphins are flowing, we come back to that, and that helps motivate us to get back on our mat next time. Nice deep breath. We talk about this during our cool down, not when we're like in the middle of 40 seconds of push-ups. Because that's feeling maybe you don't want to come back to. But this cool down feels good. Perfect. And then we'll just swing those arms out. If you want to continue stretching, please feel free to do. Great job getting to your mat. Have a good weekend.